Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings and other Halloween related videos just like this one. Alright you guys, so we are back. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're back. We're back, you guys. We have a lot of catching up to do. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do some catching up. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna fang out, you guys. This is another fang out with me video where we're just gonna discuss, where have I been? What's been going on? It's gonna be sort of like a little catch up with me sort of video, okay? But well, I want to make it fun. I want to make it cozy. So sit back, relax, get in your pajamas. All right. So we're having a pajama party, you guys. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas, which you guys saw in one of my Halloween haul videos that I did last Halloween during that season. I got my little headband on. We are all washed. Okay, we're fresh faced. I'm gonna throw a mask on. Okay, throw a mask on with me, and we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna chit chat and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. Now, what we're gonna talk about today is a lot of things. So this video could get a little lengthy, but but we're just here to relax. We're here to vibe. First things first, I sort of want to just start off where we left off, okay, in our last Halloween hunting video. So we're gonna take it back. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna take it back to last Halloween because I want you guys to know that I did not intentionally stop posting videos. It's something that just sort of happened energetically with my life and with me personally and some things that I was going through. I had every intention on posting videos. So I'm going to insert the clips from last Halloween, and we're going to talk about those clips and those events and things that happened that I wanted to post and I wanted to share with you, but I just didn't have the opportunity to do so. So we're just going to rewind. We're going to go back to those times. We're going to relive those memories together. And I'm going to share those parts of you that I wanted to share with you, several months ago, but I just didn't have the opportunity and I didn't have the energy to do so, but I do now, and we're going to get back on track with things. So let's go ahead, let's talk about it. Let's rewind and let's go back to Halloween decor hunting, October 2022, okay? So the last time that I posted my Halloween decor hunting, that was it. It ended, it finished. We saw everything there was to see. We went to all the stores and they were maxed out on Halloween, and it was disappointing, but there was still a lot to look forward to. And in that video, I expressed the things that I had to look forward to. So first of all, I want to talk about Monster High. Okay, I want to talk about Monster High. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys are Monster High fans, because I definitely am. I have always been obsessed with Monster High ever since I was a small child. I remember walking down the aisles in the toy section and seeing all the Monster High dolls and absolutely falling in love with them. And so when I found out that they were rebooting Monster High for the third time, I was actually really super excited for it. And I was ready to get collecting, to make those purchases, and to feed my inner child, okay? So I am a Monster High collector, you guys. Now, I talk a lot on this channel about the inner child, right? And taking care of your inner child. And I have mentioned before, buying toys, right? Or things, reliving certain memories from your childhood, listening to certain songs or playing with certain toys, right? And that's helping to feed that inner child. So for me, taking care of my inner child is Monster High. So I am a Monster High doll collector, and I just can't even explain to you the love that I have for that brand, okay? And so this is something that's always been a part of my life because my mom is a Barbie doll collector. So she has collected Barbies her whole life. So I've always been surrounded with doll collecting, right? I grew up with doll collecting because my mom, she had all the magazines. She was always on eBay trying to get the latest dolls. She has designer dolls, dolls in box, dolls out of box. She has accessories, play sets, the whole 9 yards, cars, right? The dream house. She has everything Barbie. So that was always a part of my life growing up, and I've just kind of adapted that, where I always played with Barbies. I always had a Barbie, right? Growing up, it was one of my favorite things, Barbies and Hot Wheels. So I always had dolls. And my parents were always very supportive of my dolls, and my mom even now is so supportive of my Monster High collection. It's something that we can bond over because she's a doll collector, now I'm a doll collector, and so we just have something else that really holds us together. So not only is that healing my inner child, but it's also something that is connecting me and my mother together. So that's also something that's very important for me, but I digress, right? Let me not go off on tangents. This video is long enough. So I went Monster High hunting. So after Halloween decor hunting ended, Monster High hunting began. So I will insert some clips here and show you guys some of the videos that I took talking about my Monster High hunting adventures. It's not a lot because it actually was very difficult to find Monster High, but we'll talk more about that in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and insert those clips here. Hello trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to the channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. It is another glorious morning for Halloween decor hunting, except today we're doing something a little bit different. Not necessarily Halloween decor hunting, we are Monster High hunting. Yes, you guys already know that the reboot of the Monster High franchise has arrived. Okay, she's arrived. She's resurrected. I have never been so excited for a monstrous resurrection before. So we are here. We're at Walmart and we're hunting. We're gonna see if we can find all the new Monster Highs and collect them all, you guys. So we're at Walmart. It took me like, I don't know, an hour to find a parking lot. It's disgusting. There's people everywhere, okay, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it, you guys. Oh my god. But it's okay. We're gonna go. We're sacrificing ourselves for the love of Monster High. I was so distraught when they canceled the Monster High collection. I mean, I was a child at the time. But now we've grown and they're doing a reboot. And I'm here to collect all the dolls because we don't know how long they're going to last, because I didn't think they were going to cancel them the last time. And they did. So we don't know. Are they going to cancel them again? Is this a limited time offer? You know, who knows? I don't know. So we're going to go. We're going to collect them all because I'm absolutely obsessed. I've always been obsessed with the Monster Highs. And I need them. I need them in my life. And I am going to mention, now, you guys already know I had to stop at the Ross and the Marshalls on the way over here. Okay, you guys, I did. I had to stop at Ross and Marshalls. They didn't have anything Ross has done. They've literally put all their Halloween fall decor on clearance. They're done. They're not getting any more stuff in. They're actually trying to get rid of whatever they do have. It's full on Christmas town over there. And the same thing with Marshalls. Marshalls started putting out their Christmas stuff, and they've moved all the Halloween stuff to the front of the store. It's just like a small section now. It looks like they're finished too. So, I mean, it's sad. It really is. I hate to see it go. Ross did give us a good run though. So I will say that I had a lot of fun at Ross this year. We found a lot of good items there. Marshall's, she was okay. I mean, we did find a couple of like super cute stuff, but it wasn't like, you know, finding stuff every day. We did get some cute, no, actually that's a lie. We got all the cute underwear and we got some cute tops. So, I mean, they had some cute like clothing and stuff to add to my spooky wardrobe, because you guys already know I'm wearing Halloween items all year long because duh, that's what we do here. But yeah, so I was just a little disappointed for that, but yeah. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pop into the Walmart and see what's happening in the Monster High collection. You guys already know I prepared myself to get the full collection. So let's see what we find. I'm really scared. I hope that it's not sold out, you guys, because every time I went online, everything was sold out online. Okay, I've been trying to get all the collector dolls since they started, with the Grayson twins and Miss Pennywise, and they sell out in minutes, if not seconds. Okay, I will tell you that. I don't have any of the collector dolls, but every time they come out, I have the notifications, I get the emails, and I don't have any because they sell out so fast, and they always come out on Friday. And I'm always at work when they come out, and it's a struggle. And the closest I've been to getting some of those dolls is I've put them in my shopping cart. They were available, I put them in my shopping cart, and I go to cash out. And then they tell me, they're like, oh, you're in line. You're waiting in line at checkout. So it's going to be a few moments, and then I'm just there like waiting, and then the screen reloads, and they're like, sorry, sold out, bye girl. And I'm like, well, what was even the point? Like, I had it in my cart, and someone like stole it from my cart, I guess. Like, they just ran away with my whole shopping cart and cashed out, and I'm left with nothing but tears of sadness and depression. So we're just gonna see if we can get our hands on some Monster Highs, because I've been trying to get my hands on Monster Highs forever. Okay, let's just hop on in and see what we can find, you guys. We're letting out our teenage girl today. Let's go ahead, let's get into it. Alright, you guys, so we just left Walmart, and no, we didn't find anything that we were looking for. We left empty-handed. So let me explain. I don't understand, you guys. They did not have any of the Monster Highs, and it's not that they weren't sold out. They just didn't have them. There was no SKU. There were no empty shelves where they were supposed to be. All the shelves were completely stocked with Barbie and Rainbow High, and there was no space for the Monster Highs that Mattel said was released and supposed to be in stores. And when I asked an employee about it, they looked at me like I had two heads. They had absolutely no idea what I was talking about. They were not helpful at all. They didn't know what I was talking about. They didn't know if they had them in stock. They weren't on the shelves. The whole thing was just sort of confusing. So it was, I'm really disappointed. I mean, I thought maybe I'd run in and at the very least I'd find those hanging dragon hand lantern situations. They also didn't have those. There was no SKU. There was no empty shelving. I found it online, and I tried to show the associate, because when I asked them about it, they had no idea what I was talking about. They started showing me like zombies, and I was, no. And so I found it online, and I was like, this is what I'm looking for. And then they were like, sis, we don't have that here. Maybe order it online, I guess, if you found it online. But I don't know, like, it wasn't helpful. We didn't find anything. It was actually very disappointing, but somehow not surprising, I will say. So yeah, so I guess we're gonna call it a day. Maybe I'll call Target later, see if they have them in. I don't know if it's just maybe the area that I live in, that they maybe just haven't received them yet. I mean, could be. So yeah, if anything, I will update you later. Hello, what is up, everybody? Hi, trick-or-treaters, hey, goalies, little monsters, all your things out there. I am just coming back in to say, hey, the Monster High hunt continues. I have been calling around all day, and no one has Monster Highs in. However, I did finally, after many phone calls, many transfers, being put on hold for hours, I finally found a Target that has Monster Highs in. They don't have the full collection. They only have a few select of the new dolls. I had them search through the back because they didn't even have them out on the floor. I was like, they're on the floor. I'll just go pick them up. Cool, good. And they were like, no, we still have them packed away in the boxes. We don't think we're going to get to them today. I was like, girl, I need those now. So I had them go and unpack the boxes, find the dolls, find the monsters, and put them up at guest services to hold them for me. I'm gonna go pick them up now, but it's been a journey. Oh my god, to find these dolls, it's been a journey. I mean, they're available all online, but it's not as fun. It's not the same. I want to go, I want to look at them, I want to pick out my box, and I want to have it immediately, pay for it, have it immediately. Sometimes when you purchase it online, they get damaged in shipping. The boxes are torn apart, everything is dented and shaken. And I didn't want to go through any of that hassle. I don't want to, buy something online, get it be damaged, and then have to return it, reorder it. It's too much. It's too much. So I'm gonna go now to the Target, and we're gonna see. They said they only had 3 of the dolls in, which was Cleo, Claudine, and Laguna. I'm gonna go ahead and see if they have Frankie and Draculaura. If they do, we're also gonna pick those up too, but if not, then I may cry. Okay, but let's go, let's see what happens. Okay, let's head on over to the Target, you guys. All right, you guys, so let's talk about it, the Monster High hunting. So it was actually very challenging in the beginning. Monster High has been a mess. If you follow Monster High, if you are a Monster High collector, then you know that Monster High has been a little bit of a hot mess, okay? She's been a little messy. The launches, they've just been crazy. So when the doll line first came out, it was really challenging for me to get those dolls, but I knew that I really wanted them. I do have them. I have them all now, so do not fret. Okay, I got all the dollies. I got all the dollies. I got all the golds. So it was just really challenging because when they were supposed to hit the shelves, they didn't hit the shelves, and it literally took months for those dolls to come out in stores. And even now, as I'm posting this, those dolls are still challenging to find in stores. So, but I got them all. I got all the Skelectors as well. So I have Playline dolls. I have the Skelector dolls. I'm a part of the Fang Club membership as well. So speaking of the Fang Club membership, you guys, hold on. I have to get her. Okay, you guys, look at this beauty. It is the Golux Gulia Yelps Fang Club exclusive. So yes, she literally just came in today. I just opened her box like maybe an hour ago or 2. So literally she just arrived. I'm so excited to have her. Look at how stunning she is, how beautiful she is, you guys. And she's phenomenal. She's fabulous. I am an inbox collector. I have all of my collector dolls I keep inbox. And then I have some of the Playline dolls that I have inbox and out of box just because those are more accessible. But the collector dolls, I tend to keep those all inbox. I mean, that may change in the future, but as of right now, inbox collector. So yeah, I love them so much. My little Monster Highs. They just bring me so much joy. Comment down below if you guys are doll collectors, or, comment down below what you're a collector of. I have literally tons of collections. We're going to put Miss Golia here, okay, for the rest of this video. I don't know if you can see her or not, but there she is. So comment down below, let me know if you're a collector of things. I'm a collector of things, so I have tons of stuff. But yeah, so that was the Monster High thing. I saw the movie, absolutely obsessed with the movie. I loved it. I've been watching the animated TV series as well. And they have a web series on YouTube that I've been following too. So literally, I'm watching all the things. I'm watching all the things. I'm super excited so we got the leaks for the part 2, right? The Monster High part 2 that's coming out for the live action series this October. I'm super excited for that. I cannot wait. And I have no doubt in my mind that there is going to be a part 3 as well. I feel like they're each going to have a central focus, where this last movie was Claudine, and I think the next one is going to be Draculaura, and after that is going to be Frankie Stein. So I really feel like they're going to focus on the main 3 ghouls and have a sort of a trilogy in that series. But yeah, so that was our Monster High endeavor. Super exciting. Absolutely loved it. We got the dolls and it's all okay. After the Monster High hunting, then we also did, oh my gosh, you guys, so I don't know, comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys remember the Boo Buckets? Do you remember the Boo Buckets? Okay, if you are a true Halloween connoisseur, as I am, right? This is a spiritual channel just as much as this is a Halloween channel, okay? That's why we do monsters. That's why we do Halloween. That's why it's trick or treat, okay? When I found out about the Boo Buckets, I was so excited. I think I might have mentioned it during some of my Halloween hunting videos, but I literally went out for those Boo Buckets. I have never had so much McDonald's. I ordered so many kids' meals for these Boo Buckets. And let me show you guys because I have them. All right, you guys. So I'm now bringing out, I wasn't as prepared for this video as I thought it was going to be. I got all the Boo Buckets. I got one of each. We got the Ghost, the McGhost, right? That's what, oh no, McBoo. We got the McBoo. So excited. We also got the McPumpkin. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, McPumpkin. Look at that scary face. And the sad one and the happy one. The McPumpkin. And we also got the McGoblin. I don't know why they call her a goblin. She is a witch. I mean, we can all see that. Duh, she's the witch. And I actually have 2 of each of the buckets. So I have all collection. I collected all 3 of the buckets and I got 2 of each bucket. So that was just something important for me to have. We actually had to go to 3 separate McDonald's in order to get these because only one McDonald's only had the witch and another different McDonald's only had the ghost and another McDonald's only had the pumpkin, and they wouldn't tell us like which McDonald's had which bucket. So we didn't know what McDonald's we were going to. We didn't know what bucket they were going to have, but they each had a different bucket. So we literally had to travel to all the McDonald's to try and collect all the buckets. And then once we knew which McDonald's had which buckets, then we went and we made sure that we got several of them just in case, right, for purposes, because I don't know if they're gonna bring them back this year or if they're not. I'm assuming that they will because I think that they were very, very popular. So there's a very strong, I feel strongly that they're gonna come back again this year, but they may have new designs and maybe the same designs, we don't know. But I was so excited to get the Boo Buckets. That was one of the biggest highlights this past Halloween. And I'm so glad that I got to share that moment with you guys as well. And right, backtrack real quick. Speaking of Monster High, one of my favorite things during the season is the monster cereals, Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry. I know they also have like the Fruit Brew is another one, and I think there's another one with like a mummy. I can't remember what that one's called, but I know that those cereals come out only during the Halloween season, and it's my favorite cereal to eat. So my happy place was watching the Monster High movie with a big old bowl of Count Chocula, and I just want to show you guys, because I have them in here, that I actually got these little characters. So on the Count Chocula box, on the back of the box, they actually had this sort of contest, sweepstakes sort of thing where you would go online and you would put in the code on the box and you would get entered into a raffle to win a pack of these. So this was a collaboration with Cause and Kellogg's. So they're little Cause figures. I don't know if you guys can see, but of each of the monster cereal characters. So like this one is Frankenberry. And this one is the Fruit Brute. And I really hope that this is picking up on the camera. And then we also have the Ghost for Boo Berry. Oh, it's raining. It sounds nice. And then we also have Count Chocula himself, okay? This is another thing that's really nostalgic for me. I remember as a kid eating Count Chocula, the cereals. It was always one of my mom's favorite cereals. And so it still today just gives me all the warm fuzzies, all the warm feelings inside of Halloween and as well as nostalgia. I remember one of my favorite things in the world was one of the cereal boxes. It brought a music CD in it, and I just remember I found all the songs on I think it was on YouTube, and I put a whole playlist together with them because it just gave me all the warm fuzzies and all the nostalgic feelings. But comment down below if you guys remember that CD where it had all the Halloween music. It's so good. It's a whole vibe. Okay. So we did that. So there was the Monster High, Count Chocula, the Boo Buckets with McDonald's, even though I know I have no business eating McDonald's. We have no business eating McDonald's. I do not condone eating McDonald's, but we do what we had to do for the sake of Halloween and Boo Buckets, okay? So yes, she did it. She did it for the Boo Buckets, okay? What can I say? What can I say? For the love of Halloween. All right, you guys. So after that, we then took our trip to, right, I had mentioned in my video that I live in Florida, so I am lucky enough to be able to say that I got some passes to Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios. So that is a big thing for me every year, going to HHN, Halloween Horror Nights Universal Studios with my friends, and just going to all the haunted houses, seeing all the scare zones. It's just really, really fun. It's super, super exciting. I'm going to insert some of those clips here as well. I'm probably just going to do a little bit of a voiceover, those clips, you guys. So as you can see, it's dark, it's spooky. Comment down below if you guys have been to Halloween Horror Nights before. It is a whole vibe. The haunted houses are amazing. The characters are amazing. The food stands, you know, there's a lot of photo opportunities. Just everything about it is just very, very big, okay? And it's not always as scary as I would like it to be, but it is, I can't even talk, but it is always fun. It's always such a fun experience. I went with my sister, I went with my friends, with her boyfriend, and we did the whole thing together, and it was so much fun. It was a whole vibe, you guys. I absolutely just loved it, honestly. And the only downside I will say to the Halloween Horror Nights, and Florida in general, is the heat. So mind you, this is all happening mid-October, but it feels like summer still. Like it's straight up like 100-degree weather, summer, it like disgusting. The lines are absolutely insane. So I'm really considering when I go again, this following year, of getting a fast pass or of doing maybe their, VIP tours, the RIP tours, RIP. Just to escape the lines, because the haunted houses are you're only getting maybe like 3 minutes in a haunted house walkthrough, but you have to wait in line for sometimes over an hour, like an hour and a half to 2 hours. The lines are just so insane that it just takes away from the experience when you're actually in the house. So if you are considering ever traveling to Florida or going to Halloween Horror Nights and buying tickets, I highly recommend looking into anything that's going to help you escape the line or jump the line, because it's just going to elevate your experience that much more. It's too hot to stand, you know, in a line for 2 hours for only a short 3-minute experience. That's just my opinion. But overall, I do recommend anybody go. It's so much fun. Actually, this year, I think I might go to Screamageddon as well. And I've never been to that. I go to Halloween Horror Nights pretty much like every year. And that's always like a really fun experience. But I've never actually been to Screamageddon. So I think that's something that I'm actually going to try to do this year. And I might even do a weekend, like away in Tampa. Like go away for a weekend over there. And try that out and see what happens, you know, and then let you guys know. But I did do that, and I did take, as you can see, as I've inserted clips here, that I did have full intention on reviewing all of the scare zones and all of the houses for Halloween Horror Nights. But I'm just condensing all the videos, right? I was going to do a separate video on Halloween Horror Nights and a separate video on Monster High and a separate video on the Boo Buckets, but I'm just going to sort of condense everything into a montage of a video and just recap and talk about all the experiences that I wanted to share with you, but we sort of missed. But now we're having those experiences together, and it's super, super exciting. And I'm actually really having so much fun reliving those moments with you. And this really is sort of our halfway to Halloween special, right? So in honor of halfway to Halloween, we're going to recap on all of the fun from last Halloween, and we're going to stir up all that nostalgic feeling, all of those feel-good emotions, and look forward to new memories and new spooky opportunities that are going to be coming for us in this new Halloween that's just right around the corner, you guys. So I'm super excited for that, right? It's going to be May. And then June, July, and then we're back to Halloween decor hunting, right? Because July really is when we start to see the Halloween really starts rolling in July. For like Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx. So before you know, you're gonna start seeing some more Halloween decor hunting videos. So I'm actually super, super excited. Halloween, it feels like it's really, even though this is the halfway to Halloween mark, it feels like Halloween is just right around the corner, you guys. Isn't that insane? Isn't that just crazy? So I'm just so excited for that. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing to talk about, you guys. Let me put my little boo buckets up here. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to really talk about was, the decorating of the outside. I was going to do a whole video, right? You guys were going to meet my dog, my familiar, my family, my familia. So we're going to do a whole video decorating, haunting the outside of my house, the yard, right? The front yard, side yard. We have a corner lot. So I took some videos as well to piece all of that together, but I just didn't have the opportunity to create a whole video for that. So we're just gonna kind of take a look back, and I really am excited to share with you guys what we do every year for the outside of my house, for my yard, and the sort of animatronics that we use, and the setup and what it looks like, because it is such a big part of our Halloween experience. So that actually takes up probably about a whole week to put everything up and together, but we're just going to condense it to a couple of minutes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to insert the clips now for that, okay? Hello, trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to the channel, TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky-themed tarot pick-a-card readings and other Halloween-related videos just like this one. So that's your jam. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Alright, you guys, so today we are haunting. We are not hunting, we are haunting. It's a glorious morning for a Halloween decor haunting. So we're decorating the outside yard. I got my papa, my mama. You already know, the whole spooky family is gonna be working together to haunt our front yard. We are doing some Halloween decorating, and you guys are gonna see the whole thing happen. Yes, and as you can see, I am giving you all the pirate vibes. Okay, is she a pirate? Is she a fortune teller, psychic? We don't know. Okay, we don't know. But I guess we'll figure it out. So yeah, it's like gonna be probably 1,000 degrees. It's gonna be really hot. It's gonna be super uncomfortable, but we're gonna do our best to have fun with the whole process. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go haunt the yard. Alright, so this is what the garage looks like. Kind of. We have like a lot of bins and a lot of mannequins that we're going to be putting out today. Plenty of yard space. We just started putting up part of our gate. So we have like a whole cemetery situation that we do every year. We're going to cover up the windows with some scene setters, put a whole bunch of stringy light things. Lots of tombstones. We have mannequins that we dress up. We have a corner house, so there's a lot of property to fill up. So this whole thing is going to be transformed with lights and gates and mannequins and standing animatronic things. And you guys are going to see as I start to move towards the back of the house. We have some more stuff over here. Pardon the shaking as I'm walking. A spooky tree. Yeah, so then we kind of do this little back lanai area as well. So there's a lot of space here. to fill up with spooky things. So this is going to kind of be like a little bit of a before shot, and then we're going to do some progress shots, and then you guys are going to kind of see the finished product of everything. So we started with our gates. Now these gates, I do want to mention that we've had them for about 13 years now, and they actually came from a Spirit Halloween store display. If you don't know, at the end of the year, Spirit Halloween sells all of their displays, and you can usually get them for a very fair price at that. So we've had this gate. We got it from a Spirit Halloween display about 13 years ago, I believe. So we've had it, we've had her for a very long time, and she's starting to show some wear and tear. I think it just kind of adds character to the whole thing. But honestly, we might be in need of a new gate within the next year or so. All right, hello trick-or-treaters. It is day 2 of Halloween haunting. Okay, we're decorating the outside, haunting. We're haunting the front yard. It's day 2. Day 1 was fun. I didn't get a ton of footage of day 1, you guys. The reason for that was because my familiar, she was getting her grooming services. She has we use a mobile grooming service for her. So they came by and their mobile little van for the grooming, and it was very loud. They have like this generator in the back that they use to power, and it was just really loud, and I couldn't film unless you weren't going to hear me. You were just going to hear the like rattling of the grooming van. And then after that, the neighbors decided they were going to power wash their car. And then you were just going to hear that. So there was like a lot of noises. It's challenging because we're decorating outside. So there's just all the outside things of cars and horns and sirens and you know, power washing and tools and lawn mowers, and there's just a lot of outside noise. So I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of footage. We're probably gonna do some voiceovers, but yesterday was fun, you guys. We put up the fencing and we did some of the window clings. So we put these like window scene setters on, and we actually put them on the outside of the windows because it helps cover up the windows more. They're supposed to be used on the inside, but we put them on the outside. So we did those, and we also started putting some stuff on the roof. We hang a lot of props off of the roof. We have like a giant spider that we put up. We have a giant clown that we hang up there as well, and this like vampire hanging guy. So we put those up. We actually didn't put the clown up yet. We were missing some pieces for him, and we have to kind of put him together first, and we're probably going to do that today, hang him up on the roof. And then we have some tombstones that we're going to be putting up in our graveyard. We do a whole like spooky graveyard situation with tombstones and bones. We have a pet cemetery as well that we started putting that up with the gate. It has like little bones in the gate. It's really cute. The bones used to light up, but they don't anymore. Remember, we've been doing this for like 13 years, okay? That a lot of this stuff has been it's been a long time. We've had a lot of these items, a lot of these props, a lot of these lights, and some things every year always need to be replaced. Sometimes the lights just stop working, animatronics stop working, the elements, you know, it rains a lot where I live, you guys. I live in Florida. In case you didn't know, I don't think I've mentioned that before, but we get a lot of like tropical storms, and it's always raining, and the rain tends to ruin everything. And not only that, but the sun. So they don't call this the Sunshine State for nothing. And the sun literally melts the props, okay? It melts all the props. It discolors all the costumes. The masks disintegrate. Anything that's plastic or latex literally just disintegrates in the sunlight. So it's really challenging to decorate the outside, but we do the best that we can, and we try to make it work for the love of Halloween. But it's really, really hard here in Florida because nothing survives the elements. It is just really harsh conditions outside here. But we do what we can, and you know, everybody loves it. It's always just so much fun seeing all the reactions from the trick-or-treaters, especially after we're finished. And we have a lot of surprises this year, some add-ons, because this is our 13th year haunting the outside, our outside yard. So I'm really excited for the 13th year. That's a big milestone for us, a big marker. So I really want us to commemorate this time, and I'm really glad that I'm actually filming this and sort of documenting this moment on our 13th year, because I think it's just really going to make it that much more special. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching as well, because now we kind of get to celebrate this together. I think it's a major milestone, you guys. So we're going to continue haunting the outside, day 2, and we're just going to kind of see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and I put a sheet mask on while we were recapping on that video, and so go ahead, everybody grab your masks. I was gonna do a mud mask, but then realized that I would be cracking, and you can't really move your face with a mud mask because it dries like a clay mask. So I opted not to do that, but I'm finding that the sheet mask may have also been a bit of a tough idea, because I'm pretty sure any second now I'm gonna be eating it. Yeah. And then we have our jade roller, because hello, self-care. We have infused the jade with positive love energy, Reiki, light healing energy, for my face. And we're just gonna massage her in. We are, okay? And she was in the freezer soaking up all those delicious cold energies. And we're gonna massage her into my face now. But yeah, so anyway, I want to talk a little bit more about the decorating the outside. So as you guys saw in the video, it is our 13th anniversary, so that was so exciting. So I'm really glad that I got to share those moments with you, decorating the outside. You guys saw actually my dad and some of those little clips. Not my mom, you guys haven't met her yet, but trust and believe that that moment is coming, okay? That moment is coming. But yeah, I did talk about the heat of Florida a little bit in that video as well. But putting everything up, it really is a team effort. It's the whole family works together. Sometimes we get like my sister's friends to help as well. Her boyfriend was a lot of help this year as well, putting everything together, but it's quite the chore. Oh, you guys saw my familiar as well. So yeah, my sweet little baby Luna, that was her, freshly groomed. You guys could hear, actually you can't hear because I'm taking the sound away, but yeah, it was very loud while she was getting her grooming. I will say that it was, whew, it was tough. But yeah, so that was pretty much decorating the outside. I didn't get a video of it at night. I tried to get some videos at night, but they just weren't coming out very clear because it was very, very dark. We do have some lighting, but even still, my phone was just not really picking up the lighting as great. I may insert a clip. We'll see. I may or may not. We'll see what happens during the editing process. But that's pretty much what it looked like during the day. A lot of those props we got from Spirit Halloween. It's just been collecting from Spirit, Party City, Halloween City, Raw, anywhere we can find animatronics, Home Depot, Lowe's. But it's definitely been years in the making, right? So this is the 13th year. So you're seeing all our Halloween props from 13 years of purchases, okay? And it's been, we all help out, we all make purchases in order to make this happen for the neighborhood. We're actually known as the Halloween house because we do Halloween so big every year, and it's just such an event, and the whole neighborhood really just gets so excited when Halloween rolls around and they see us decorating, and the neighbors are always, they have so many questions that they want to ask, what are we dressing up as? Everybody wants to know, but that's always a secret. We don't ever tell anybody our costumes. We just kind of show up on Halloween, and that's like another little surprise for the neighborhood, when we all get together and we do candy. I posted a picture of our family, what we looked like. We did Sweet Screams was our theme, so we all did candy coated clowns. So I was like the candy corn, my sister and her boyfriend were cotton candy, my dad, he was like candy wrappers, and my mother was the pumpkin, like that carries, the candy basket. So that was sort of her role. And that's what we did. So that was our collective theme. We always do, right? Carnival of Horrors is sort of like our thing. It always has been. When we first started Halloween, that was our very first theme, and so it's just kind of stuck with that. We were the freaks. We did Carnival Freaks, and so that stuck with us pretty much for the past 13 years. So now every time Halloween rolls around, we do clowns or some kind of carnival related you know, something, but it's just that's just what stuck with us, you know. Well, speaking of clowns, you guys, I do want to talk about Miss Cackles. Okay, let's talk about Miss Cackles. I had mentioned in a couple of the videos about Miss Cackles, the 12-foot clown that we found at Party City, and it was an immediate love at first sight. It was love at first sight for that clown. So you guys already know that I went back, I got the clown, and I'm gonna insert some videos of that happening, right? So I got the clown. If you don't remember what Cackles looks like, I'm gonna insert a video of Cackles here, and I'll even put some of the sound so that way you guys can hear Cackles. Hello trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to my channel, TrickrTreatTarot. It is another glorious morning for Halloween decor hunting, except today we're doing something a little bit special. You guys saw that we found, I can't even contain myself, a 12-foot clown. A 12-foot scary clown, you guys. And I purchased him. I did. I purchased him, and we're gonna go pick him up. We're gonna go pick them up, but of course, before we do that, we are going to head over to our Ross and Marshalls per usual. We're gonna pop in there, see what's going on, see what's good, and then afterwards, we're gonna go pick up our 12-foot clown, you guys. I got my It t-shirt. We got our clown gear on today, okay, because we know that Clownzilla's waiting for us over there. I haven't decided what I'm gonna name her yet, okay. We gotta think about it. We gotta think about what we're gonna name this monstrosity, okay. But I'm super excited. You guys are going to come along and you're going to see the whole thing happen. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to pop into Ross and Marshalls before we do that. So that way we can see if they got any more goods for us. They've been, you know, they don't really have stuff. Everywhere's just been it's been like the Christmas invasion, you know. Halloween, she's dwindling down. It's not even October yet. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I guess just my area, you know, they just decided that Halloween's over. I don't know. It's really sad, and it's kind of disappointing, honestly. I thought I was gonna have more time, and I thought we were gonna see more things, but that's just not really the case right now. But yeah, so let's just pop in and let's just see what we find. All right, update. We popped into the Ross and the Marshalls, and just as expected, there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's really sad, actually. Every time I go in, it keeps getting less and less and less, and they're not bringing more stuff in, and I'm a little sad. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. But we need that Halloween serotonin, so we're gonna go grab that 12-foot clown, our Clownzilla, you guys. We're gonna go get that clown, and she's gonna give us all the Halloween serotonin that we need to help us push through this tough spot as Halloween starts to dwindle down in stores near us. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go get our clown. But their box was just so big, you guys, that we ended up having to rent a U-Haul truck. So I purchased Cackles, and we had 24 hours to pick them up, right? I scheduled with the managers to pick it up the next day. I wanted to purchase it because I wanted to secure the purchase of Cackles. And then we looked at the box, decided that the only way that we were going to get that box home was to rent a U-Haul truck because it was just that big. And yes, it was that heavy as well. It was very, very heavy. Definitely a two-man job. So we got Cackles. We rented the U-Haul. We got it home. The box didn't even fit through the door. It was so ginormous. I don't even know how we got it inside. Honestly, I'm trying to think, and I don't even know how that happened because it didn't even fit through the door. It was so massive. So yeah, we got it. We opened it up. There was like a box in a box. And we decided that we actually weren't even gonna put Cackles up until like a day before Halloween. Actually, I think we actually put it up on the day of Halloween. So I don't have any footage of that because it was so chaotic on actual Halloween day, that I just didn't have time to film anything. It was all just like go, 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 happening. So then we had to put up Cackles. We had to get ready in our costumes, makeup, finalizing outdoor activities. It was just, ooh, it sounds amazing. It's raining. It's storming like crazy. But I definitely, I don't recommend anybody doing what we do on Halloween. We use tons and tons and tons and tons of indoor products outdoor because we want people to see them. So they make everything for inside, but they don't make anything for outside, and nothing in Florida lasts outside anyway. Everything gets destroyed within like 24 hours. So that's why we opted to put Cackles out on the day of Halloween, and we took them down. We actually were brave. We left him up for a couple days after Halloween, and we took him out down maybe like a week later. But he survived and everything is okay. We might put him up like the day before Halloween this year because he survived and everything was okay. But he was just amazing. He was the talk of the town, the hit of the party. I'm obsessed. I'm so glad that we got him. I don't know if they're gonna bring him back this year or not. But if they don't, I'm so glad that we got him when we had the opportunity, just because that what if they don't, right? But yeah, so that was our Halloween experience. I think that's pretty much the end. And then after that, we did the after Halloween sales. We went to Spirit. Everything that was on sale, Spirit, Walmart, Target. So we went ahead and we made all our purchase. At Home is another good place. So all of their, Halloween decor was 50 to 70% off. So we went ahead, we did that. We stocked up, got more things that we could. And then after that, it was just kind of smooth sailing. Okay. So that is the recap on Halloween for us, you guys. Give me one moment. So I got these cute little like eye thingies at Marshall's, that you put them in the freezer and then you put them on your eyes like so. Yeah, so I got those. Let's see, is she working? Kind of, sort of. Okay, everything that we talked about, you guys, that was all pretty much happening at like the same time. Ow, this is really cold. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. We're doing our best. Get your little cucumbers, put them in your eyes, and we're living life together. We're doing the best we can. These aren't gonna stay on, are they? Not in a sitting position because I'm crazy. So all this was sort of happening at the same time. Okay, yeah, these aren't gonna stay on, and now I'm like crying. Okay, so we had the Pride Festival as well, you guys. The Orlando come out with Pride. I went to that. So that was like another thing that I did that was like super important. That's I always do every single year. I go with my friends. We do the parade, the whole shenanigan. We dress up. It's a whole vibe. So I did fall into a bit of depression at the end when Halloween was over. It was just such a high experience for me. That when it was all over, it was just really sad, and having to go back to a mundane job and mundane life and mundane work, it was just a little bit of a struggle. And I noticed that I just became super depressed over everything. And I needed to take some time to sort of figure out how to make things better for me, how to feel better and how to move forward. Anyway, I digress, you guys. When I decided that I needed to come back to YouTube and I needed to come back to doing what it was that I was doing, I needed to think about why it was that I stopped doing it in the first place and how to return and how to stay consistent. And I think a part of that was I was really focused on what I was doing, but I forgot why I was doing it. And so now, starting back here on YouTube again, it's very important for me to focus on the why, which is to bring healing, which is to bring a friend to you, someone who is going to be there for you, who's going to help you, who's going to help you through the tough times, that's going to help you deal with your emotions, someone who's going to help you make decisions, who's going to help push you forward in the direction you want to go in, someone who can relate to you when you feel alone. So that's really what I want to do here is I want to heal, I want to be spooky, I want to be positive, to spread love and light and all that goodness, right? So we are on the cusp of this age of Aquarius, right? This transition that we're going through into the age of Aquarius, and I want to be a part of that. And a way for me to be a part of that is through this platform of YouTube and creating these videos that may or may not be seen by millions of viewers. But in the event that that does happen, I want to know that everyone who watches these videos is being able to feel validated, that is having a sense of relatability, that can see themselves in me and feel healing in the messages that I'm providing, whether that's a tarot reading, whether that is a Reiki healing session, or just a spooky Halloween hangout video. Okay, I want to know that I am impacting lives in a positive way that is just spreading more joy, more happiness, and healing the soul for what it is. Because at the end of the day, I am you and you are me and we are one. And I'm super excited to be back, and I'm super excited to be making these videos and to be a part of your life again. And whether the algorithm supports it or not, I'm gonna keep putting videos out there and I'm gonna keep doing the best that I can. And it's about the why I'm doing it, not about what I'm doing, and just trying to stay focused on that for the love of the why, for the love of healing and the love of love. So I'm so sorry that I was gone for several months, you guys. Thank you so much for your grace and thank you so much for your patience to all of my subscribers who stayed during that time, and to everyone who reached out and commented wondering where I was and asking if I was okay. I am okay and I am here and it's okay, and we're gonna move forward and everything is gonna be great. And I'm super excited for all the content that we get to share together moving forward, and I'm super excited for this Halloween, and I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. So thank you all so much for sticking with me, for hanging out with me. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and all of your support. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, you guys. Help a goal out with this algorithm. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you guys on the next video. But until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys. Bye, you guys.